Una welcome to Hungbe, the All Side Show, the program where they bring the real talk from the real people. Today we get one big question for ask. Why mental health? Mental health we say now the way how we they act, how we they behave, how we they relate with other people, how we they handle stress. So this now one important topic. And we want for see say we open these discussions for know why mental health not for be treated just the way we dey treat her. With we at the show, we get an important and humble academic, and I would say a credential where everything about her it's so heavy for me for call, but I will appreciate her introducing herself well. Yes, sir. Tell me who are you na the show.
Yes, Mfambule, me na Dr. John Salia Mave, me na a medical doctor. I also happen to be a mental health advocate, for ensure say people understand exactly what's in a mental health and the importance for make we as people able for keep with mental health in check.
So today we dey open the conversation. Learn small, learn wetin we no be sabi, and try to know why mental health important pass how we dey really see am. So straight to Mr. or Dr. Marvel, you pardon me for even giving you just a Mr. You are more than a Mr.
Thank you.
So today with we get Dr. Marvel Salia. We ready for take we through. And from the introductions, we dey go straight to the conversation. We
Yeah.
dey start with various questions. And first of all, we want to know wetin make mental health important to you as a personal or as a medical person, and why you feel say some people they understand am well, or why you feel say some people need to understand am well in the society.
Okay. So mental health very important. To me, as a medical doctor, we all know the saying where people and get say if doctor make mistake, they go na the grave. So it's very important. We dey deal with people on a daily basis. So it's important for make we get a steady hands, steady mind, so that we go able for do we work fine. And so it's very important. Uh come with the idea or in love with talking about mental health while be the medical school. I see firsthand how way people are not able for keep their stressors in check, how it affects their performance academically, how it affect the performance and their livelihood. So I bring the idea when we'll be to talk to with colleagues them about mental health, about stress, about depression. We form a group and I see the tremendous changes and benefits where we all be enjoy that same day. So I think I fit say, okay, this message not for only be for College of Medicine students. We need for pushing out there to the whole country. And that's why we start stress-free salon. So it's very important because as people you're not able to function well if your mental health not in check. Stressors, I always can talk about stressors in all my talks. Stressors are the things that we call stress. We get different stressors them now with community. Everybody they deal with your own stressors. But if you're not able to keep them stressors there in check, you're not able to be productive, you're not able to grow physically, mentally, emotionally, socially, because mental health encompass all the area then they, not only the physical, emotional, social, even spiritual. So it's very important that people understand mental health and then try hard for me to always keep the mental health stable.
Wow.
Mhm.
Thank you, Dr. Marvel. Dr. Marvel, and the conversation they continue. I also want to know
Yeah.
how stress, family pressure, and work wahala or social media, we all know now how it dey go,
hmm
they affect mental well-being of people around we.
hmm So the first you say waiting, how waiting?
How I want to know
hmm
how stress,
hmm
family pressure,
hmm
work environment,
hmm
work wahala we can get, or social media, they affect the mental well-being of people around we.
Okay. So ma take the first one at the family wahala. We all know as young people, right? Even when you dey as students, you dey go school. Your parents then they get much expectation of you academically on how you They move around with people them. Sometimes we parents them or we caregivers them can be overbearing sometimes, that they need for understand that every human being gets your unique purpose, and every being gets your unique capabilities. We parents them, they always be get that way where they compare you with another person. Hey, look, you company, they do well. Look, and they do, academically and everything. So sometimes from a little age, we don't start to put so much pressure on that picking day, you know. So then picking and they sometimes then get their own unique abilities. It might not necessarily mean academic. Sometimes the man a sportsman. Sometimes that man is a musician, a good singer, maybe a footballer, all anything and they. But we society program in a way that everybody for land book, everybody for do exceptionally well. Yeah, you for land book, but not to power papa for make you do exceptionally well. So you see, so now so family, and also you go down, you dey work, then you dey see that sometimes, you know, especially we just done college, with society, with people and things as you don't get money already. So you get lots of people already reach out, they reach out, they stress you about this, help me do this, help that Saloma ideology, independence, they always want to be dependent on the next person. They get that entitlement syndrome. You see, so now ways and that way in family wahala can come in. Then you spoke about the social aspect.
Sure.
The social aspect get for do with the activities that they engage in as individuals, right? Some people in the social life are not planned. I always can say one way for make you be stressed and one way for make you get an unstable mental health. Now way you social life no planned. you know the activities the way we can engage in as young people, drinking, clubbing, the party the way they move with, all are precursors for tell you exactly if we get forget a stable mental health or not. Some people that they move with party the way they always they cry them down.
Mm-hmm.
They may move with party the way they uplift them,
Inspired.
the way they inspire them for grow, inspire them for be better versions of themselves. They mingle with party them way where they come around a party they always they make them feel down, make them feel bad, make them not feel like say they get something for doing at the world. And I can tell you, bro, that every human being gets a fundamental purpose in this world, and every human being very important and special. But most often wetin can make even wey this way youth man dem today dey go into kush and other drugs na because dem feel say dem not special, dem feel say dem no get nothing for offer to the society, dem feel say dem not competent enough, dem no get wetin e entail, you know for push the wheel. And we own work is for telling you dem say you are special. You no need for going to drugs, you no need for feel left out.
Sure.
Maybe in the family growing up, the family wahala wey dey talk about, you get one pikin wey get sense, the other one full, then the other one wey full, or man no say full wey no dey try as much as that one day na school, then everybody look down upon her and cast am away. All these things na things that wey na precursors them to an unstable mental health. So and the
I
last one
mentioned
you
I
mentioned
mentioned
was
social media. I'm not cut you
social
off.
media, yeah.
Mm-hmm. But now we are in. I get a friend of mine. We want to tell me say the time we they take
Mm-hmm.
for snap.
Mm-hmm.
Ensure say these photos is a very unique one and put on a media. If that's the time we spent on ourselves, would have been more growth in life than the way we do now.
You're very correct, my brother. So social media, it don't contribute to unstable mental health. It don't contribute to stress and depression so much. My own angle where they take am now, the angle wherein, when you go on social media, everybody they post their best self, and most of the time these are edited pictures, and sometimes even be a reflection of how the people they live their life. You understand? When you go on
Mm-hmm.
social media, everybody want put that ostentatious living out there, that flamboyant living out there.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? So, but it not to it, sometimes not to the reality of waiting that happen. So when you go on social media and maybe they do well at that moment, you they feel bad.
Be very left out.
Yeah, feel left out. You go see maybe people now all be don't see twice that they do so well. Some man go posting degree, post that, posting woman, posting family. No need that life, everybody get your own timeline. If you move with the other person timeline, then you're getting it wrong. Then you put unnecessary burden upon yourself, because God not dey give you trials or temptations wey you no dey able for surmount. So, but if you wan go touch the other man in you no dey able am, because everybody in your assignment is unique to that person. You see, a
Sure.
unique to that person.
Sure.
That is what people should know, and especially to the youths. A very important one also, we're all unique. Not go copy other man your work. You copy other man your work, you know they get the mark. Do your own work, be true to yourself, study yourself, work on your weaknesses, and try for be a better version of yourself. Then you go be a productive citizen to Mama Salon.
Everyone body want to be a productive citizen. I believe you and me and even Dr. Marvin and a lot of other people out here
Sure.
want to be a productive citizen. So it starts with you, the individual. So today we talk about mental health and we will continue with conversation with another very interesting questions where they try for ask you say why you feel say plenty people know they talk about this mental health most of the time. They tend for hide behind the scene.
Well, the thing is, mostly when you talk about what you dey go through, especially how society program, you know, a man, you want to talk about your vulnerabilities. People can want take and you go remember say them go take and laugh me. You know, and we society also structured in a way that people then they think say stress is normal. You understand? They think say for make you be sad always a normal. So you know, for change that narrative is very difficult. You know, people like you say, man for suffer, man for go through
Good,
hardship and
good,
everything and all
good.
those things.
And now they make you a man self.
Yes, now that make you a man, if for beer up. But
Mhm.
sometimes it's necessary for speak out. You see? Because when you speak out, then somebody offer advice. But when you put everything in, it they take you into addiction. Then make some man because you know they share, it they take up to substance. That substance now they share with. You understand? Then
Mm.
addiction comes in. But if you get somebody, if we can able create peer groups, we create sessions wherein people then they meet, a session wherein we need to judge anybody, we dey accept everybody in fault, we dey accept everybody in shortcoming. We get them focus groups them,
A group like
when
a
yes,
mastermind group.
yes, wherein we can sit down in a round circle. Nobody know they above in company. Not like in that rectangular way, like the person who sit down this end is the boss. No, a circle where we all equal, regardless of your status, regardless of how you dey as a person, regardless of your academic credentials and everything. Then we talk wetin dey happen to we. If we can get them groups in schools, I think we able make a very big difference. A very big difference, you know. My dream now really for reach out to more youths, you
Okay.
know, for make we preach out this word. You see, so it's a complex topic altogether. But with time, we will make people understand. Say, you know, a very natural for be stressed, and as long as you na motama, you get for be stressed, you get for be faced with stressors, but you get for handle them. You know, for make them pull you out of your comfort zone. And if they pull you out of your comfort zone, they start to affect your physical, your emotional, your social, and spiritual well-being. Then it becomes negative stress. I always can tell people and say there are two types of stressors. You have positive stressors and negative stressors, right? Positive stressors are stressors the way they compel you for be a better version of
Sure.
yourself, right? For instance, if you are a student, for make you study, it's stressful, but it's a positive stressor. Because
Mhm.
when you study, you know it inside the book that you go pass. When you pass, you go the next level, right? You know, so all these things. Then you get negative stressors. Negative stressors now, way like you want compare yourself with your peer group. Then, yeah, you dey see that they do particular something. Maybe then they smoke or drink. You say no, me say man not be left out. Me say for one. You understand? Or you see them they achieve something, you start to feel bad, whilst you know you forget say you said need for work hard and put in that work. So it left to how whatever they come your way, left to how you dey interpret them and how you give that stress or the power over your life. You
So,
know.
so when
Mm-hmm.
you dey mention you the way of how this whole stress issues they,
Mm-hmm.
you try to talk about having a round table of
Mm-hmm.
discussions and accepting everybody how in there. So I really want to know waiting there you think say na family, school, and workplace supposed for do for able for protect people who mentally disturbed.
So the family, I start with the family. It's all about encouragement.
Okay.
More will know say everybody unique and everybody different, right? No pressure you picking for be the next neighbor in picking. You picking must get your unique skills then. Wait for as the parent you for able for watch and pick out and train that picking day. Always ensure say you picking a healthy competition. Most of the time the parent that they make the picking they go on healthy competition. Healthy competition in a sense, if that next man they try, encourage them for study too. But not say, hey, look that person they do, he get too hate. Why they do you they eat good food pass, all that thing can bring, a whole lot of biases. So and also the school. The school also gets a very big role for play. The teachers then therefore pay attention to the beginning and the school, beginning and school, not to just for go and teach verbatim and left. They need for ensure say then look at every picking, observe if this picking are picking will be cheerful. Then now you dey see the kind of school, not cheerful again. If na somebody will be punctual and not punctual again, na somebody will be they do well. Then make them get assessment form. You dey watch first assessment, second assessment. This pikin be don dey do well, first assessment, second assessment. Then third, fourth, you see the decline. You the teacher, it's your responsibility for me you probe further and know exactly what is happening with this kid. Now a family centered problem or not. you know, as a teacher, you get that responsibility there. In those days, it would happen, but now, the Gen Z teachers,
Generation.
everybody just want to go teach and just left like that. But the classroom was like a family,
Sure.
wherein the teacher, in that family, that classroom, the teacher is the parent, where they ensure say every student or every pupil is being catered to. So the school back gets a very big role for play. They can call the parents, they ask, maybe in a confusion they happen between the mama and papa where they affect the picking performance. All those things we need for bring them back, now with society, now with culture, you know. So the school gets the community. We therefore ensure say we sanitize with communities, you know. The communities nowadays, let make you see some people in a tongue. They need allow them picking and interact with other people and because the language, you dey see say the other neighbor, maybe the language wey they use not good. We therefore ensure so we bring programs where we dey teach parents there, we dey teach people on community levels how for talk, how for interact with one another, how for if we get quarrel self, we not for tell yourself harsh words, how for communicate effectively, without using any negatives. We need for bring back that into society. If you go upline, then still getting law then bylaws, the way it costs, then they fine you.
Yeah.
But we're not getting big things here. Anybody
Yeah.
can cost, anybody can do anything. And it's not good for we young picking the way they grab up. Because picking where they grab up now an empty cassette.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever they say around on an they download. So it's very important for make we ensure say we keep we community very clean and very safe for picking and for we all way would live so that we all can able for live a productive life. You only dey enjoy life when your mental health dey in check. You can get all the success in the world, but if your mental health not dey in check, you will not enjoy life.
At all.
You're not going to enjoy the calmness. Like right now, they get the birds, then the chap and everything. The breeze, the blow, we sit on naya. All these little things. You cannot enjoy them if your mental health is not in check. So it's very important for me to sit down sometimes. Then we acknowledge we self. We acknowledge we shortcomings. We work on we self. I always can tell people and say in a day, get a 20 minutes to 30 minutes reflection time. That is at the end of the day, maybe in the evening hours where you don't come out work or where you don't come out in your place of endeavor. Sit down and think, how have I spent my day? What and what did I do throughout this day? Did I do any positives? Did I learn any skill? Have I been beneficial to anybody? Did I help anybody? Then when you think about these things, then you also think, what are the things that I do wrong? I talk to anybody bad. I talk to any big person wrong. The work I for do, I not do am fine. All these things you bring them into perspective. Then you sit down. Then you think about it. Then you plan for the next day on how to correct the things that we not do right. So I think if everybody they practice that self-reflection time, we all go reach a stage where you don't master your feelings, you don't master your emotions, and you're able for be very effective in the things the way they do, and you go see tremendous changes and improvement in your life.
Wow. I think not to be a mistake for bringing Dr. Marvel on this show because now
Thank
a
you.
compassionate person we can to mental health business. It still they push and he want for ensure say the last person is being touched with
Sure.
na a concern for him for mental health. Not only a concern per se, but na a dream for see say the last person is being addressed when it comes to the relations of mental health. So with Dr. Marvel, we want forget we last discussion question where they try for ask we say if them give you the power, with that kind of passion there where you get for mental health, assuming they then give you the power for change the society where we dey,
Mm-hmm.
the society, what do you think for be a change where you go able for bring and why?
The change that for make we with the mindsets. If I'm being given the power for help youth man and for lead the mental health fight, especially among youths, especially where we get this push, epidemic right now, in our country, you know. If I'm given the opportunity, I want to change the mindset. It's all about the mindset. You see, for faith addiction, it's very easy. It's all about we going back to the drawing board and we change the minds of the youth there. Most of the youth man the way they into drugs today, they feel saying that they only solace that one day. They feel saying that they go to for make them get satisfaction and calm because the society don't feel them. Because from where they an early stage, they don't start for compare them, they don't start for telling and fall their weaknesses and everything. And most of them not be they're not ever able for find out what them good at.
Sure.
Some of them man the way you talk with them, you dey see say some them they sabi talk, they
Pass
sabi
mark. The
explain.
idea day.
The idea dey, then go explain say, bro, I don't left this here and everything. You see say some them get great minds and everything. Some them are people away you go put in position when they're able to do field work, they're able to reach out to other people, and they're able, they get talents and everything. But these talents, they're just not able to tap into that talent. So it's by changing the mindset, ensuring that we target schools. First, definitely we'll get for target the slums and everything. The one that we did it right now, we try for change them, we try for re-educate them. When we create camps, when we put them, we re-educate them back, bring tutors the way they teach them, in civics, in national responsibilities, and all those things. Then after we don't rehabilitate them, because a rehabilitation system, you know, then we also target the schools. We ensure say, we go to school and we teach the picking how to manage stressors, how to manage mental health, tell them the importance, tell them say they're special.
Sure.
Every picking need for no say is special. Even if you're not meant picking, you are special.
You get a role for play.
You get a role for play. Even if you don't lost your mama, you don't lost your papa, you're still very special. You still get a role for play na mama salon. We still need you na mama salon. We need everybody on board for make we able for change with narrative as a country. For make we able for change with path, with trajectory. We need everybody. And now that with the loss with youth population, we are the very most important population group what we need for with development. If this is a very important issue. So we need for rehabilitate them when they already we don't go into the drug and go into depression. And also for the one that we then at school when they're young, we need for go and tap into that resource, change their mindset, empower them from that stage, make sure they feel special from that stage. We gear picking them, make them feel special in that stage so that they don't go and sell them body there, forget something. They will not say then Kiyobu use the aid and we'll get lots of problems in the society where you as an entrepreneur can come and solve and make money out of it and also help the community and the country. We get picking a need for know that they can able for use their hands for make something and get money out of it than for use them body. So we get for do the rapid and nationwide sensitization and ensure so we get them focus groups there when we they teach the young man there, about skills, about ethics, about community values, so that they go get this strong mindset. We not go weaver. Most of them they get very weak mindset and they don't lost self-identity. And when you lost self-identity, anything can move you away.
Mm-hmm.
If somebody can more go so you don't go.
Mm-hmm.
More go so you not get nothing
Sure.
planned.
Sure.
But when you have an identity, you know that
Sure.
I stand for this. These are the values that I stand for. Nobody no will come and just push you like that. So we get for create mentorship programs also when people like you and myself can mentor other youth man there. Would they assign them to mentors, different mentors there, politicians, stakeholders, people that win academicians, doctors, lawyers. We put them into that program wherein These mentors, they reach out to them on WhatsApp, share messages with them, create that link and everything. If we do that as a country, then we can able to grow. Sierra Leone, a very small country, and we all are one. Now that we for always remember, we all are one. And only we will come together, we will able make this country so fine for living. Sierra Leone
Sure.
is very beautiful. We'll get a lot for offer. No, will not fall ourselves down and we cut ourselves short. Yeah, thank you.
Sure. Thank you so much, Dr. Marvel. And today we want for thank you. We want to tell the viewers and every other person who don't join we along the show. Plenty, thank you for making you understand. Say mental health not so a fancy topic. Now one important topic. And if we understand now, we talk about and we support each other and for a better family, better society, and a better country as a whole. We go able to move from one point to a positive point. So once again, I don't be your host, Joanna, and with me, Dr. Marvel, a passionate somebody when it comes to the issues of mental health. We will continue for the getter on the show. We thank you and we stay tuned. This now will be the offside show. Thank you so
Thank you
much,
for
Dr.
having
Marvel.
me.
It's a very big, huge pleasure for
The
having you on the
pleasure is
show.
all mine, my brother.